question number 1a. That is 6x squared plus 19 plus 9x squared minus 8. So what we are going to do is we will gather all the like terms together. So the like terms, as we can see here, is 6x square, it has the same variable, 9x square, it has the same variable, and plus, okay, so let's write them down together. 6x square plus 9x square, and there was 19 and minus 8. So these are also like terms because they don't have any variable. So plus 19 minus 8. So I have gathered all the like terms together. 9x square plus 6x square, and we know that both of these terms has the positive sign. If some sign is not mentioned, it means positive. Though both of the terms have the positive sign, so I have told you sign of final answer will be positive and the operation will be addition. So 6x plus 9x is 15x square, x square, and here again 19 minus 8. Now, as I've told you before, positive plus negative, the sign will be bigger term. The sign of the final answer will be the bigger term's sign, and operation will be subtraction. So 19 minus 8, what will be the operation? We will subtract them. So 19 minus 8 is 11, and what sign I am going to write? Sign of the bigger term. So the bigger term sign was positive, so I am going to write positive 11. So this is it. This is our answer. Okay, now question number 1b. Okay, here what we are going to do, as we know that the first step is going to be to gather the like terms, but as we can see, there is one problem. Yes, the minus sign is multiplying with the another minus sign. So there comes another rule of algebra, and I'm going to mention it here, and it's like when minus multiply by minus, it becomes plus. When plus multiply by plus sign, it becomes plus. And when minus multiply by negative, minus multiply by plus sign, the final answer's sign will be negative. Now we know all these rules. Let's do them. So x square, I'm going to write it down as it is, plus 2x minus 7, and here minus multiply by minus sign, that would become plus 11x square. See, this rule we are applying here, plus minus 5x minus 1. Now I'm going to gather all the like terms. So x square plus 11x, then again 2x minus 5x, then minus 7 minus 1. So x square plus 11x will be, both of the terms have positive sign, so the operation will be positive and the sign will be positive as well. So the sign is plus 12x square. Now here 2x minus 5x. So I have told you before, when one sign is positive, when one term is positive and another term has the negative sign, operation will be subtraction. So 5 minus 2 will be 3x, and the sign will be the sign of the bigger term. So it's going to be minus. Again, minus 7 minus 1. So what have I told you? When one term has, when both of the term has the negative sign, operation will be addition. So minus 7 plus 1 is 8, and the sign will be minus. This is it, that's the answer. Now exercise 1F, as I've explained in detail, I'm just going to do it faster now. So this is minus sign, minus, to solve the bracket I have to multiply minus 1 with all the 3 terms in the brackets. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Minus multiply by minus will be the plus 7y, minus multiply by minus 8y will be plus 8y square, plus 2 multiply by y square, 2y square, 2 multiply by minus 3y minus 6y, and 2 plus 2 multiply by minus 1 will be minus 2. Now gather the like terms. Okay, so I have already gathered the like terms. Both of the terms have the positive sign. Answer, the sign of the answer, final answer will be positive, and operation will be addition. So 10y square, and both of the signs have different, both of the terms have the different signs. Operation will be subtraction. 7 minus 6 is 1y, and the sign will be the sign of the bigger term, that is 7y. Now minus 2, minus 1, both of them have the same sign and both have the negative sign. So what we are going to do, the operation will be adding. So it's going to be 3, the sign will be minus. Now we are going to solve our question number 2, and as we can see that in question number 2a that we have to multiply two terms, two algebraic terms. So before solving it, let's go through the rules of how to multiply algebraic terms. So the rules are pretty simple. All you have to do is you just keep it in mind, and you will see that how easily we can solve this. So the first thing in multiplication of algebraic term that we have to keep in mind, that what happens to the signs. If one term has positive sign and the other term has the positive sign as well. The sign of the answer will be positive. Okay, and if we have to multiply two terms in which one term has the negative sign, this is very important rule, and the other term has the positive sign, the sign of the answer will be negative. Okay, similarly, if we are dealing with two terms, or we have to multiply two terms in which one term has the negative sign and another term has the negative sign as well, then the sign of the answer will be positive. Okay, so these are simple rules of the signs. Now, there is one more rule which is also very important. If we are multiplying like variable, okay, for example, if we are multiplying x with x square, so as we can see that the variable in this question is same, x and x, but their power is different. So what happened to the answer in such case? Their powers will add. Okay, so we are going to write x, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So the answer will be x cube. Now another rule is, if we have to multiply unlike variables. For example, x and y. So what happens to the answer? Simple. All you have to do is you have to write them together. So x multiplied by y is x and y. Since these variables are different, you cannot add their powers or do anything with them. So all you have to do is you have to write them together, x and y. So these are simple rules of multiplication. Now we are going to solve question number 2a, b, c and d, and we will keep all these rules in our mind and solve them. It's going to be very easy. Now I will keep these rules at one side and we will solve question number 2a and keep all these rules in mind, and then you will see that how easy it is to solve. So as we can see that there are two terms, 12 and 5x. All we have to do, it's very simple. We have to multiply our coefficient. So 12 multiplied by 5 is 60. What happens to the sign? We can see that both of the terms have the positive sign. So what does the rule says? Rule says if both of the terms have the positive sign, the answer will be positive, and we are going to write the variable x. Okay, now question number 2b. Okay, as we can see, the question number 2b is 1x multiplied by 6x. So both of the terms have the positive sign, as we can see. So the answer will have the positive sign. We will multiply the variables. Variable 6 multiplied by 1 is 6. And another rule that I've told you, if we have like terms, so the like terms rule will apply here, that we can see that both of the terms have like variable, right? So what we are going to do is we will add their power. So the answer will be plus 6x square. Now question number 2c, minus 2x multiplied by 8x. So what does the rule says? Rule says if one term has the positive sign and another term has the negative sign, the answer will have negative sign. And similarly we will multiply the coefficient. 2 multiplied by 8 is 16, and we can see that both of these terms have the like variables. So we will add power of these variables. The answer will be 16x square. Now let's go to question number 2d. Now in 2d, as we can see that both of the terms have negative sign. So what does the rule says? The rule says if both of the terms have the negative sign, the answer will have positive sign. So I'm going to write positive. We will multiply the coefficient. 3 multiplied by 10 is 30, and we have the like variables, and we will add the powers of these variables. So x square will be our answer.